All right. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to History by Phillips. I'm Mr. Phillips. Sorry for the late video today. Mondays are typically busy handing out food and homework packets. But this week looks like it's going to be our last week of online learning with me for the most part. We'll see what January has in store for us. But for this week, what we're going to focus on is manifest destiny. Now, manifest destiny, it was coined in a newspaper, but pretty much it was Americans' God given right to conquer all the land of North America, pretty much extend our border all the way to the Pacific Ocean. There's going to be several problems with this. One, we talked about the Indian Removal Act, how we removed the Indians and put them in pretty much modern day Oklahoma. Well, if we're going to expand west, guess what? We're going to probably mess with the Indians again. We'll be talking about that. But four things that we're going to be covering this week is one, the Oregon Country. We'll be talking about how we acquired the Oregon Country and the deals we had to make with Britain, 5440 or fight. We'll be talking about that. We'll be also talking about the statehood of Florida. Florida finally becomes a state. We'll be talking about Texas finally becoming a state. Uh, that'll be our second lesson of the week. We'll also be mentioning Davy Crockett, get some Tennessee history in there. We'll be talking about Daniel Boone, Sam Houston, pretty much all the guys responsible for Texas being what Texas is today. Thank us Tennesseans for that. I digress. But we'll be talking about Florida and Texas. We'll also be talking about the Mexican War with Santa Anna. We'll be talking about the Alamo, the last stand at the Alamo, the border dispute between the Rio Grande or another river. Be talking about the Gadsden Purchase. A lot of things will be happening here. And also, we'll be talking about California and Utah. We'll be talking about the gold rush out in California and the Mormons out in Utah with Brigham Young and all them folks. That's what we'll be talking about this week. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about the Oregon Country, 5440 or fight. We had some boundary disputes right there. We'll talk about that. I'll be talking about Young Hickory, President Polk, often sometimes referred to as Little Jackson. Or, I digress. But yeah, this has been History by Phillips. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Study block. Remember, study block will be tomorrow at 1:30. Yeah, if you want to get a jump on your work, study the Oregon Country. We'll be looking at Texas and Florida, along with the Mexican War and the Alamo, and we'll be talking about California and Utah. But yes, America's moving west. We're finally going to pretty much extend our borders all the way out to the Pacific Ocean, start uh, organizing these territories. These territories are going to turn into states. Issue with this, one of the biggest issues that we've been talking about is slavery. When we get back from Christmas, if I'm still with y'all, we'll be talking about abolitionism, pretty much the folks fighting to get rid of abolitionism and how that affects the economics, the politics, and all that the United States. Until tomorrow, I've been Mr. Phillips. Has been History by Phillips. Until next time, take care, peace. Remember, study block tomorrow, 1:30. Until next time, take care, stay safe.